Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to our channel. Ever since Nnamdi Kanu was detained or still is detained in the DSS custody, the lead legal counsel, that's Ifeanyi Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, has been on and off, always going in, to get feels of how he's faring, how healthy he is, how he's coping, then giving feedbacks to his teaming followers, both offline and online. Well, as we speak, today's update seems to be very different from the regular ones, and it has sparked a lot of reactions and has kept a lot of lovers of Nnamdi Kanu on their toes. Don't forget that some days back, hours ago, the lovers and supporters of Nnamdi Kanu were of the opinion that they would love to see Nnamdi Kanu's face. Probably do a 2 or 3 minutes video so that they can know how he's faring and what his conditions are, to add to buttress and add evidence and flesh to what they have, or what Barrister Ejiofor has been saying concerning him being in high spirit. But before we go to the newspaper to find out what it is that happened today that is a cause for concern to lovers of Biafra and lovers of freedom, I would like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as I update our channel on YouTube. This was gotten from the verified handle of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor's page, and he had this to tell all followers of Nnamdi Kanu's case, as he has this. The routine visit to our client Nnamdi Kanu was conducted today, and it went successfully. Our client Nnamdi Kanu specifically requested for his kind regards and compliment to be conveyed to millions of his teaming supporters and well-wishers. He is deeply appreciative of your unwavering solidarity and support. He didn't hesitate in requesting that you all continue to pray without ceasing, because it is positively impacting. However, today's visit witnessed a fundamental change in the hitherto procedures conventionally adopted for conducting the visit. We were initially unperturbed by the method now introduced by the DSS, but we feel compelled in the prevailing circumstances to make public our strange experience, which borders on improper treatment of lawyers in the course of conducting a court-ordered visit to their client who is undergoing trial. Lawyers on this visit were searched in a manner akin to a situation where hardened criminals are being searched for possible incriminating substance or objects. They were traumatized not only because they were inhumanly treated as criminals on investigation, but lawyers were further dehumanized after this embarrassing and unwarranted frisking by being allowed to wear only silkpads after being divested of their shoes, reading glasses, and writing materials to visit their clients. Though it readily called for immediate intervention of the court seized of the matter, because it is our right, as clearly backed up by the order of the court, to visit our client on these specific dates and times. But subjecting lawyers to inhuman treatment in the course of conducting a legitimate visit is what we consider unjustified and unacceptable. We cannot be subjected to any form of intimidation or harassment during subsequent visit to our client, because the alien style is only targeted at imputing fear in us, which action we shall resist within the confines of extant laws. Our client, Nnamdi Kanu, is in strong spirit and was fully briefed on this ill treatment meted out to his lawyers during the visit. I encourage all and sundry to remain steadfast, focused, peaceful, and law-abiding, even on the face of this clear case of intimidation of lawyers. We shall get this infraction addressed by the court in the fullness of time, as processes incidental hitherto has been promptly initiated. Note strongly that victory is assured, which can only be achieved by your maximum support, cooperation, and prayers. Thank you all and remain hugely blessed. Sign Ejiofor, Ifeanyi, Esquire, Oyendo Nnamdi Kanu's lead counsel. A lot of Biafrans, a lot of lovers of freedom, a lot of Nnamdi Kanu supporters, Ipob, have taken to the page of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor to comment. A lot of the comments have, we're going to take cross section of the comments, and of course you draw your plans, your lines. This one here is saying, with this inhumane act against our lawyers, sit at home continues till Nnamdi Kanu is released. Then if we offended him by sitting at home, we will apologize. But we can't only be praying for him, we'll be sacrificing every Monday for him. That's fasting and praying. Okay. This one here is saying, I sensed there's an issue on Nnamdi Kanu. It's time we expedite into action to save that man. Our lead counsel should speak up and stop this high in spirit. But he's just speaking did they, my God, this young man is probably insinuating things. If there's, who better will give you the information other than his lawyer? Of course, they've been through thick and thin, so yes, they have more than just lawyer to client relationship. This is more like brotherhood relationship. This one here is saying sit at home is the best option to use in communicating with director because we are all tired of hearing he's spiritually sound. What about his health, which is the most important of all? I pray nothing happens to him, all because of what is happening right now. Mm. What I must give, honestly, I must give it to them. The way they love their leader. If you're a leader, you can even feel, you can feel jealous. These guys love him to the core. This one here is saying, I said it, there are people here that is against what we are doing, and they are reading when all of us here are requesting to hear the voice or video of Onyendo. And so they report to their paymaster that our attorney might be coming with a device to record a video MNK while they visit him. Let's stop giving out enemies the thing that they will use to intimidate us, all in the name of security reasons. This is quite deep, meaning that whatever your opinions are, you don't know who is watching or who is reading. That's strong. This one here is saying the only language Nigerian government understands is language of peace. Okay. This one here is saying frankly it's becoming extremely a total lawless situation. There's actually been made, and I don't know what he's trying to write here. Well, that's where we're going to wrap it up. Let's put in the conversation. What's your take on what the lead legal counsel Ejiofor